Yeah. I changed my mind. I can just do that. But it really does seem like Sky as of right now, and for the past few weeks, have been a consistent mess, with players seemingly getting more annoyed with TGC and the decisions they make. So this video is going to be going over every complaint, every decision TGC has made in the past few weeks / months. It's basically just going to be a love-hate kind of thing that's mostly criticism. I don't think I'm going to be alone on any of the things I'm going to say, mainly because I see the exact same thing everywhere. If you take one step on any unofficial Sky, Reddit, or Discord server, someone is talking about the ridiculous prices, someone is criticizing the game for its bugs, someone is criticizing the people who are criticizing the game, and finally someone is just doing something that's pretty positive, of course. You do see the appreciation posts, people saying how Sky saved them mentally, funny stuff, creepy stuff, a whole music band. Jesus Christ. But the point of this video is for me to express the opinions of the people who love this game but still find it hard to, because TGC themselves is making it harder for them to actually enjoy the game. So I'm gonna dwell on Sky, Reddit, and Discord servers for a second. This isn't really related to TGC, but more so just people being mean for no reason. So for example, if someone posts a picture of them on the broom, or they just bought the journey pack saying how much they love it, and you go into their comments all mad, smoke coming out of your ears, and you give them the old what for, saying you're the reason TGC is putting the prices so high. It's sad, it needs to be said, but that just does not help anybody whatsoever. You're just spreading toxicity. None of that is going to a place where it actually matters. You're just a clown hating on somebody who decided to spend their money, their own money, by the way, on something that they like. It solves absolutely nothing. They are not the enemy here. If you want to voice your opinion on something, you can. Do it on Reddit. Is it gonna reach the dev team that way? Probably not. You'll have better chances by going in the official Discord and leaving your complaint there. Just because we're mad at TGC does not mean you can just shoot down and be toxic to people who actually like and support the game. Unless it's the type of people who defend TGC and think that the prices are justified for the amount of value you're getting. If it's among the lines of that, then I think it's a green light for an argument, but it's just some random person who is minding their own business, showing off what they enjoy. It's wrong. By the way, now that I'm thinking about it, TGC probably gets hundreds of complaints each day, and I know Sky players love to give absolute walls of text, so that may hinder your chances a bit, and that's if they do actually read your complaints. I assume they would. I like how the first thing we went over wasn't even criticism towards TGC, just on people who hate on players for no reason. Anyway, I read a post about Sky is planning to remove shared spaces at Grandma's table. Why would it? And it ties into the removing of the camera memories like a few weeks ago, months I think. I've seen people say the camera memories are bugs that were in the game for a while and that's why they removed them. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I don't know if that's true or not, but that still doesn't change the fact that they had to have seen some negative complaints about it. It should have never been flagged to be removed in the first place, because they had to have known that some people love it, or just it's a big quality of life help. I don't understand. We decided, yeah, let's make Canada running even more long and drawn out as they touch each other's nipples, agreeing with each other. It just seems like they're trying to inconvenience the player base more and more. And I've seen people say they doubt the devs actually play the game, but from the messages I've seen, they seem like nice, wacky people to be around. I don't know that for sure, because you never know what a person is actually like behind the screen. So I genuinely don't understand. Are they just not taking the complaints at face value? Or are they wanting to make Canada running harder? Do they not recognize the complaints as a problem? Or are they so out of touch of what people actually think and act when they're playing Sky? Which is pretty much not possible unless they're pushing for it. Sky isn't like a mainstream game. It isn't even past the 200 million download mark. So in game terms, it's relatively small. I'm sure one of their developers have seen at least a couple of complaints about this, and in general, of course. And even if they haven't, which is just flat out impossible, let's say they saw nothing but positive comments from the decision to not make you collect any light or wax from the camera memories. 1. You know it's been in the game for a while. 2. You know at least a lot of people are used to it. 3. You especially have to assume if it's a big help for people who are Canada running. And if you don't understand why, this. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. It takes so long. There's a lot more examples I could use, like straight up just easily collecting all the wax from Isle of Dawn, not waiting several centuries for 3 other players to come open the door and vault, basically opening doors and heavily assisting you with the collection of candles. It's a big quality of life help. So why in any realm would you put this out of the game and assume there will be a positive outcome? This happened like a while ago, but I didn't talk about it, so talking about it here. The only thing I can assume they're doing this for is to push players to either play the game more, which is the direct opposite this is doing, but sure, okay, or to push them to buy candles, which is like I guess there's probably a lot more stuff you could do to entice players to buy candles. For example, maybe adding items to it like you did, but just make the item have more value as it goes up with the corresponding pack. I want you to understand, I'm not saying companies can't make money. That they can. That's common sense. One of the goals for companies is to get money. But when a game as small as Sky, which heavily depends on the player base buying their shit to stay afloat, especially when they have no safety net like ads or the game itself costing money, you would think it would be better to, not make a community feel like they're getting ignored. You only push complaints until it's met in an actual way, if it's in the game yet. Because if they're just saying it, how do you know if they're going to actually put it through? I'm only going to stop saying the game is overpriced when they actually make an effort to put the fucking prices down, because they're not going to fix it unless people speak out about it. They're not going to. They're going to feel like it's okay. The way they're doing it, it is only going to help in the short term. But whatever, I say make the antlers $20. May God help you if you're in another country, or you're going to have to sell your kidneys to afford 2 pairs of pants. Even worse if you don't have a job. You don't need to buy the cosmetics. Everyone knows that. Of course, you can enjoy Sky in a lot of different ways. You may be playing it for your friends, or the graphics, or maybe you resonate with the quests. Whatever the case, it's basically what I just said. Sky's profits come from the people who grind for hours and people who decide to treat themselves and buy clothes if they want to. If you make it harder and more time consuming to farm for candles, or make the prices higher on something that doesn't match its value, it's not going to make them happy. All who you're making happy is just maybe the fucking investors of yourself. It doesn't work for the community. It's just gonna be like this. Hey, do you want this? Do I want that piece of paper? Yeah. Sure, I guess. How much? 180. What? 180. But it's a piece of paper. 180. That's expensive. 180. You can't just 180. What? That's a piece. Okay, and can you just lessen the prices by a little bit? Can you just Can you just lessen? Can you just get more candles? What? Okay, man. All right. What? Huh? I feel like you're giving me some disrespect here. No, sir. 180 though. 180 candles takes 9 days of farming, assuming you get 20 a day. Okay, and there's still other items. Oh, we have this if you want. Oh, really? There is? Okay. How much is that? 230. 230. Yes, 230. That's a pair of scissors. Okay, so I have a job. I can't do this. Oh, okay, so you can buy candles then. I mean, we got this if you want. How much? 50. Candles? No, money. Fuck you. There's nothing wrong with adding IAPs that are $20, $25 into your game, but it's the matter of getting the value for the money. I do not think the Journey Pack should be $25. I do not think the Tailpiece set should be $12. I don't think the Small Antlers should be $10. I don't know why I keep coming back to that. I love the antlers, okay? I bought them. Alright? I got no shit. They look cool. Alright? Anyway, in conclusion, price, no good. Bugs, a lot of bugs. So much either visual bugs or just casual in-game bugs. And I recognize it's normal for games to have bugs, but it's a metric ton of visual bugs. Maybe some haven't even been reported to TGC. Who knows? It's a small game and most likely a smaller dev team, so it will take time to fix them. I myself have come across so much visual bugs, not really the in-game ones, like a healthy mix. The point of this is to talk about the updates. I don't code. I think that was clear. I'm no developer, but I do know it takes a lot of time and work to look through the game's code and find the problem. So far be it for me to say it, but maybe just maybe, they take like a 2-month mission to fix the game. TGC would not do that shit, but a man can dream. Alright, a man can dream. I'm not well informed on the glitches side of things, so I can't really provide an opinion on it. There's most likely a lot of people with so much better takes in that field than me. So in the short term, a lot of glitches, and all we could do is pray that they find them and fix them in a timely manner. So this video has probably gotten like uncomfortably long. I'm probably gonna have to edit it like it's an actual video so it's somewhat watchable and not be doing a calendar run. That sucks. I actually have to do work. All right, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. Bye.